your first time here. I understand all of that. But still, if it was your first time leaving and it's your first time coming here, it should have been understanding like, okay, well, I get there. Wait a minute.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome, everyone, to Suffolk Viral. Please like the video. And I said, like the video. Today, I'm talking about the AL and Miss Wanda and Arionne Curry. Look, it's not something I really care about. It's been popping up in my YouTube videos for days, and I didn't go and look at it. But then this morning I said, let me go and take a peek at what's going on, because something is not right. Why is this popping up every time? And I heard AL said, if you're not really interested in watching, a Lover Married Huntsville anymore, then why you guys are over here and this and that? And I'm saying, I wasn't over here. I'm not part of all of those rules. I'm not against any content creator. I am not, because I am doing the same thing as you're doing. So I couldn't disrespect anybody that doing the same thing I'm doing. He is a marketing genius when it comes to these type of people that is using. But they also use him too. So we're gonna get into it. We are gonna get into it. We're gonna hear a couple stuff what they have to say. I'm gonna play a couple of the stuff them and talk about it and give my opinion. I just want to thank each and every person that view my videos, that continue to view all my videos. As I said, I talk about topics once a week, maybe like on Saturday and Sunday. I'll come on to do topics. Then I do Housewife on Tuesday, and then the other days I do videos upload. I do like I create videos and I release them. And those videos, I make those videos. Doesn't matter if you hear AI speaking. It's me who made those videos. Those videos are made by me. I edit the videos, and I'm the one who do everything. Like, you're listening to everything. I create everything, and then I put everything together. Sometimes I don't because I don't want to use my voice all the time. So I just use AI to speak in those deep dive videos. So we're gonna go into it now. And no, first person I'm gonna talk about is AL. If he went there to support Mr. Wonder Woman, why was he recording her in the first place? Before the security guard get to him or the producer said they don't want him there, he was recording her from the first time he went there. And he hug her, and she's talking bad about Martell and Destiny. He record all of those stuff. So from the get go, from day one, he was recording them. He went there to record everything. And as I said, he's a marketing genius when it comes to these people, because he know stuff gonna go down. So he had to start produce his content from day one. The reason why Miss Wanda, in my opinion, invited him was to speak about Melody. That's what I picked up. Because you say you invite him because he's your friend, But really and truly, how can you be friend with? How can you on a reality show and be friend with a blogger? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? It does not, because anyone reach out to me to make friend with me, and you're famous, you obviously want something from me because you don't know me and I don't know you. If another content creator come to me and reach out to me, we're doing the same job. We're basically we are um co-workers. But if you're not into this doing this thing, then why would you be like being a friend with someone that's not in your, they don't live next to you, they're not in the same circle as you. Why would you want to be their friend? But this, they did all of that in order to go and speak about Melody because she know he doesn't like Melody. So now it was there to go and talk things, talk shit about Melody, and then the kiki and laugh, and then have it on camera. But it didn't work that way because God do not like people who are mean. And instead of her trying to use him to expose another woman that is no longer on the show, she get exposed instead. She get exposed instead. You see how God work? Don't be a nasty person. And I'm gonna play the videos. And I'm gonna talk about them. And don't worry, I'm gonna come with Miss Arionne Curry soon. I'm gonna go on that tough face girl. But let me start with these people first. These two. And I'm gonna play her one first. And over here, she's also on YouTube. And as I know, anything on YouTube can play it in anything. But as my copyright disclaimer is running, you can see everything is in my own opinion. This is all about entertainment and so on. So it's all there. So you can't just come and say you're gonna do anything to my channel because anything on YouTube is free to use. And I have my disclaimer anyway running through at the bottom.
Let me make sure I got my time right. Hold on, turn back on my phone. So it should have been okay. Well, I get there when I get there. Okay. We at the park. We just having a good time. We just gonna be at the park. So I'm thinking, why are you here so early? Okay, but they called me. He said, Miss Wanda, what time do I need to be there? And I said between 3. Tell him to pay that tape. Tell him to pay that tape. Don't pay the tape that when you texting me, play the tape that when me and you are talking. Okay.
I know some people are saying, oh, this could be a setup. It could definitely be a setup. It's a setup for them to speak about Melody, and then they're gonna bring all of this onto the YouTube street, and then build up some content around Love and Married Unveiled and all of this. Don't forget, he may not sign any paper now, but he can sign it later on. They can say, okay, we want to use whatever you did when you came. So can you sign a paper now and we pay you? That can happen. So don't worry about it. Don't think, oh, because he did not sign anything at the first jump, he can't sign it later on. He can. And he still can sign it right now. Even if he's exposing all of this, he still can sign contract right now with the show. And they can release whatever he have between him and Miss Wanda. It's all about, do you guys want to watch it when it do appear on the show? That's the question.
Anyway, my girlfriend them got there around about 1:10, 1:15. Anthony came right behind them. Okay, I gave a hug to everybody. I'm glad y'all came and everything. But then I went back over to my girlfriend. I said, girl, why y'all here so early? She said, because her husband got off work and he wanted to come down here and support me, right? So I said, okay, it's fine, it's fine. But y'all know if you ready to see him. I said, I know y'all don't want to see him speaking ready to see him, but no, we just walk down the street, I'll come on and help you too. She said, I know you told me a certain time. Yeah, okay, well, thank you. So this time, after that, walked past me after we hugged, and I hugged my friends and everything. He walked past me. And next thing I know, he had his phone out like this right here, y'all. Just like this. Now, you got earplugs in your ear. If you
I don't pay my StreamYard because I don't have the money to pay my StreamYard right now. So I don't have the video to show. I don't care. I don't have any. I can talk that if I want to. There's no shame in the game. So I can't play the video. So you guys have to listen.
talking to a worker of yours or whatever, why you holding your phone up like this right here? If you was holding it down like this right here, that would be fine. But he was recording the whole while when he first walked in the door. When he first walked out there, he started recording. That's when.
Do you hear what she said? He started to record as soon as he got there. He started to record. So that's what I'm saying. From the jump, he was making his content. So whether something was gonna pop off for him to expose everything, it was bound to happen because he already set everything in stone. He's here to make his content, and then in order to make his money, because when he's doing all of these things, he's cutting them up in pieces, and he's making money from each of those. Not saying it's wrong for him to do. Why can't he do it? You invited him, so he should do it if he want to. Because as far as I know, how can you be friends with someone on where he's not on the same industry as you, or from the same circle as you?
When my manager called me and said, Miss Wanda, how did be a second, I don't want to lie on nobody. He said, what he doing here? I said, who? He said, Anthony. I said, I invited him. He said, you invited him? I said, yes. He said, well, he can't be here. And I said, oh, why not? He said, because we don't want him here. And I said, oh, okay. And I'm not going to tell y'all everything else he said. But it was the reason why. And I was like, for real? For real? For real? I did not know this. I did not know all this.
She did know this. She know all of it. She know everything. It's, as I said, it's all a plan.
This right here was going on. I didn't know that. I didn't know. So I went over there to Anthony. And I said, hey, I didn't know you and Marcus had this type of whatever going on. So he said that you shouldn't be here like now, but you're supposed to be here at 3 o'clock anyway. Can you just leave and come back? He didn't say nothing. Anthony didn't say nothing. So I was good with it. I thought maybe we just gonna take that into consideration because he didn't say nothing. So I go get back on the truck. Okay? Well, I didn't get everything. I go back and I get on the food truck. Okay. We had a little problem on the food truck and we was just talking it out, whatever. So Anthony was still standing over there. Phone like this right here. Still over there. His phone is like this right here. Okay? So while he was still over there, I'm like, Martell, my other friend ain't gone, so another one of my girlfriend came and she pulled up. And so when she pulled up, I think the showrunner looked at me and said, hey, I said, okay, I got that. Oh, I got that. So I walked in with my girlfriend. Security guard standing right there next to me. Notice my security guards, they was already still sitting out in the car.
I don't know who her girlfriend is. I don't know if you guys can hear it clear, but she said she was standing over there with her girlfriend. And AL still was having his phone all up in his face, even though he said he's on a call. But His phone was all the way up in his face, like he's recording. And if she's saying her girlfriend is Marcella, you know, when I first start watching Love and Married on Ville, I watched it because I heard that Carlos King was the one producing it. And I said, let me go and check out this show. And that's when I start watching it. Once I start watching it, I my I just felt connected with Melody immediately, especially when I see these two other girls, woman, is like bashing her behind her back. Like she's going through a situation with her own family, or married, and then her friends are bashing her. I was like, oh, they're mean. Yeah, she act like she's very nice and everything, but she is going through a situation, and you guys don't see that. You only see that she's acting like she's too nice for you guys. Like, come on, if you guys are real friends, you should see like signs. I know that your girlfriend need time, and that's when I said, you know what, I like Melody, I like this woman, and I continue watching it in support. But then I also used to watch on YouTube all about the teas, and then when I was watching it, Marcella was on there, and Marcella was a big supporter of Melody. So I'm surprised to find out that she's now bashing Melody. I'm shocked. That let me know that these people are just two faced. Many of them.
And all this was going on. They started walking. Okay, they was just walking.
Please like the video.
So they didn't go far. They were just walking. Nope.
Please like the video and support my GoFundMe. If you can share it, please. My GoFundMe as well. Thank you, guys.
It was my security guard. Okay, so I went back over to him, me and my girlfriend and the security guard. All of us was talking at this moment. My girlfriend told him, well, Anthony, you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. I just think that you need to just walk around like everybody else doing, and then come back once they get through filming. And Anthony looked at me and said, oh, they didn't know I was coming? I was like, what you mean? Why should I tell them you coming? What you mean? I mean, what you mean? They didn't know you was coming. I didn't understand why he was asking me the question, why did they know he was coming? I'm still confused. So at this point, it just told me for a look like, okay, well, he walked out that I told him he was coming. He asked me, is Marcus my showroom? He didn't say nothing about they know they supposed to be filming with me, or you supposed to be filming with me. I didn't know all of that, okay? I didn't know. So
All right.
he got his mind for one thing, and I'm thinking that he just support me. Okay? Like everybody else came down there and he support me. So that's what I'm thinking.
You know what? Probably people ain't understanding what she's saying. She's saying she expect him to come down there and support her, but instead, because they told him to walk around and then come back, but instead he was like, "Oh, don't they know I wasn't coming?" She's like, "Oh, why would I tell him that?" So I'm not gonna play any more of her one because her language, the way she speaks, is not very clear. So I'm gonna play what his response back to her.
Want to do. I'm not gonna just pop up and just disrespect somebody for no reason. Like that doesn't even make sense. That's crazy. And then, oh yes, I heard that you said that a person edited the recordings, baby. You said what you said. It's that simple, okay? Now, you said that you filmed at 12 o'clock. Then you turned around and said I left my place at 9 o'clock in the morning. If I left my place at 9 o'clock in the morning, that means I would have arrived at 12 o'clock, right? If you go back to the text messages between us, what time did I say I was there? If we go back to those text messages, if y'all go back to the actual post where I put on my community board showing the time, when she was like, where are you? I still wasn't at the place. And I think that was like 2:12. So I already called in another lie. And I'm looking like, do you know how many people I talked to while I was driving on my way to Bessemer? That call log can easily be pulled up. So, thank you. Right after 2, you already lying, sweetheart. That's why I said the first say, let her dig her own grave. The woman just sitting up there lying. Because I'm like, I didn't have no conversation with Marcus. I didn't have no conversation with no other producers. The only producer that spoke to me was like your producer that said, hello, sir. And I said, hello, how are you? That's it. That's pretty much it. Now, we're going to keep this moving, all right? Gotcha. Now, your math ain't mathing. Now, you said that you was going to arrive there around like 12 o'clock, I think, to like set up and all that. Point blank period, you lied, baby. Literally on the recording, you said a prayer. Thing is, while I was there trying to support, you had these people not knowing I was going to be there after you told us that they knew I was coming. So let's go ahead and get into this recording of me and the security guard laughing, just talking. And you're going to hear at the end of this, I think it's like 1 minute long. I think it's 1 minute long, like a 1 minute and 43 second video. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Say what? But bro, I'm not mad at you, but my thing is, if they want you to do your job and eavesdrop, just say it. Here, you might as well come over here. How can something be closed and you in a public situation? Like, how you find out about it? Dude, how I find out about everything down there? That's the funny thing about it. I'm like, bro. I told her that you got an earphone. He was like, how the fuck you get an earphone? Exactly. I mean, they can come and ask. I would have told them. Like I said, I wasn't even coming as the blogger. I'm coming as Anthony. Now, Anthony Lofty, the whole thing, the blogging, I can give you that, but whatever. I pulled up. Now, shit, that's crazy. Now they finna really give me something to actually talk about then. And it wasn't even on this at all. You see, I wasn't even trying to be over there with the cameras. I'm like, I just came directly over here to take my phone call, and I wasn't even trying to be on the damn camera. You see, I wasn't even trying to be over there with the cameras. I'm like, I just came directly over here to take my phone call, and I wasn't even trying to be on the damn camera. Getting into more conversation with you because the security guard asked me. And I'm so glad that I did show up at that 2:26, that 2:30 mark. Because if I would have showed up at 3 o'clock, it probably would have been an even bigger issue. Because Tisha, Kimmy, and Destiny was going to be surprised to see me all walk up. Now, nobody is editing anything, cutting, pasting, nothing like that. So just stop. Woman, go work on your damn potatoes, okay? Go work on it. And actually, I never even told you what potato I wanted. You just brought me something. Exactly. The security guard doesn't sound like he was too concerned with you. We was having a conversation. Like, he was cool. He like, man, I was doing my job. And I'm like, I understand you doing your job. That's it. Kind of felt bad for him a little bit because I know he was hot in that hot ass sun, which the girl brought him an umbrella. But, hey, Wanda, say whatever you want, baby. Say whatever you want. And the same friend you talking about that walked over there with you is the same friend that you lied to and told her that you never invited me. Then she found out from this YouTube channel listening to the recording, like, I was invited. Then wouldn't that be harassing? I don't know about the other content creators, but when I look at my YouTube studio and I see how much I done made from that one video, I know if I'm making this, you all got to be getting a good penny for what y'all doing. Just saying. Because, baby, those watch hours are high, and I mean high. The duration on the videos is high, and I mean high. So if my stuff done shot up like that, I know your stuff going up like that. Wanda said you came early so you can be filmed because she told people to come and 3 and 5. Hey, if that's what you want to believe, sweetheart, I'm going to let you believe it, all right? I my car.
My job. I just doing my job just like you should. Right, I know, but I got to do my job right now, dog.
We're in a public place.
I know, but I got to just do my job.
What you want to do?
Huh?
This what you want to do?
I got to just do my job,
Let me
dog.
call you back on thing. Hello.
I'm over here. You tell me that we can't be taking no pictures.
On social media, it's more that happens on social media with the flip side.
She went on and invited me. However, at the same time, don't try to put out there this is a public event that I invited everyone. Yes.
Okay. What happened is, whatever she was planning, because remember, Miss Wanda, she knew that this guy were not good with many people on the set. Imagine if Melody was still there. But now Melody's not there, you're going to invite him? Like, oh, let me invite him. So, what are you trying to say? Bear, look how I have this guy over here, and you're not there, and you can't do nothing about it. Is that why you wanted to do that? Is that the reason why? Is that the reason why? Being a messy person? Because why would you invite him? Knowing that he's a content creator. Does it make sense? It doesn't. So I'm moving on. For me, I would say this woman, she's a big ass woman, need to go and sit down. I don't know, she don't tired of all these mix up. This woman is a big ass woman. Her daughter is in her near 40. Or probably 40 already. No, I think in her near 40. And for her to be out here, always in mix up, is very shameful. Very, very shameful. Do I expect better from the content creator? No. I don't. Don't expect any better from him. He's a content creator. He's gonna, just like DDG. DDG do everything for video, for a like. He put his son every chance he get. He put his son on his platform. Look, boy, just get better, and he's have him up there already videoing. Said, "Oh, make your money, make your money." Yeah, people gonna make money from it. Yes, they are. But should you be exposing your child like this? No. So whatever game they're playing, why she had him there, she know why, he know why. And I don't feel sorry for none of them. And I don't think anybody should feel sorry for any of them. We just have to wait and see if it come up on the show. Because more likely they probably fit in the show. Okay, let me go to Tough Face, Arionne Curry. Because I haven't really, people did ask me about part 3, and I stopped listening because I'm like, this girl, she's so silly. So we're going to talk about it today.
Bon appetit.
Is this in Miss Arionne Curry
But
mashed
I was 50
potato?
cent, 50 cent potato. I bought it. I support you. I left. There was no reason for me to stick around after all those lies and stuff. Now, I could have went home. To be honest, I could have been home this weekend at my cousin.
Keep this bitch relevant. Like, I ain't made a peep since. I don't say nothing at all, because why blow her up even more?
Do you hear what this girl said? She said she keep this melody relevant. my saying she made this girl relevant. Can you believe this? Arionne Curry, a nobody. This dry-head, tough-faced woman that can't find any man to take her in. That's why she's still stuck with Martell. He's saying that she makes someone important. This woman don't even have a platform for herself. She's riding on this woman name she's riding on in order to make herself important. And she's saying this woman is using her. Make it make sense when these people talk foolish.
Just blow her up and it makes them hate me. Like, this been my life. Like, Anthony, I finally got it. Well, you ain't got no guidance. It take you a little bit to get it. And it's okay. And I ain't ashamed of my little life and what the hell I done been through. I bet I inspired somebody else, because I'm pretty sure somebody else who has been beating down somebody else's door.
Every time when I hear these side chicks talk about stuff like that, it made me like have to gog. I want to throw up. This tough face side piece, not even side piece. This tough face, dry-head girl, feel like she's important. This girl don't even do her hair because the man told her, oh, he liked natural hair. He doesn't like natural hair, because if he did, then he wouldn't be dating all these people that wear wig or lace wig. He would have dated all these natural women that have natural hair, but you don't. Every woman he date have lace wig on their head. He only tell you that because he know you're stupid enough to listen. She said she know that these men are going there and knocking on woman's door. This tough face, two big rock cheekbones she have in her face. Woman, you are a beggar. You beg your way into this woman's life and her family. He don't hold anything to you. Melody don't hold anything to you. You're saying her husband wants you. But you're the one right now, 11 years, and still you're single. 11 years, and you're still running behind him. Still no ring on your finger. Still can't find a man for your own self. You're the beggar. Because you're the one is running after him. I hate when these women say, oh, your husband don't want you. Look, he's running after me. You know how many married women out there saying, oh, let my husband cheat. I don't care. Make sure you wear protection. That's all. They don't care. They let their husband go there and cheat because they know, guess what? At the end of the day, whatever the man has is theirs. It's a relationship that values something. But when you are an outsider, you don't value nothing. You've been used by this man. He can't use his wife. He used you. And he's still using you to this day, because whenever he realizes she won't take him back, that's when he come to you and friend you up and tell you all kind of rubbish. And you take that. And I don't understand how and when this girl is gonna get in her slow head that you're not important. You should be somebody, but right now you are nobody. Because of why? You're latching onto someone else's husband. Especially when she's saying, oh, you know, if they said they're doing it for the show. My husband is my husband. If we separate and we decide to go back together because of whatever show is going on, me and him can do that whenever we want. Who are you? He was never your man until when she divorced him, until the divorce paper was signed. You're never important. And you will never be important to this man until when he get married to you or make a promise to you. Because to this day, this man has never said he's dating Arionne Curry. Up to this day. And you're not ashamed for someone who said she's all that? Up to this day, you can't even find a man for yourself? You're still latching onto Martell and his life? His life, not your life. Nobody didn't destroy your life. You could have leave Martell at any time. There's nothing that tie you. And I'm gonna let you know why. Because when you go to the court, I'm a married woman, so I can tell you, when you go to the court and you said, oh, I have my divorce, I have this paper, I want to divorce my husband. The court tell you, you need to get your husband to sign it. And when the man said he ain't gonna sign nothing because he ain't gonna make you go nowhere, you need to go do all kind of karate. That means you have to go left, right, center. You have to go. You have to go do spying. You have to do all these different hoops you have to jump through to get him to sign the paper. And if you don't sign it, you have to prove that he received that divorce paper and refused to sign it. And if you make one mistake, you have to sign that. You have to start back over again. So a married woman can't just get up and leave her husband and go wherever she want to go. No. She can't just get up and leave. But Miss Arionne Curry could have get up and leave anytime she want. She can leave Martell right now and it ain't gonna be a problem. The thing is what this dumb girl don't realize is make sure you don't piss off your daughter. Because any day you piss her off, she's gonna look at you and say, Mommy, you are the dumbest, disgusting woman I ever seen. You go and you break up that woman family and then pretend like this man is your man when he belongs to that woman all along. And she gave you that man. She gave you him. Because the Bible said from death do us part. And she's not dead. And he's not dead. So forever they're tied together. And you put yourself in that relationship. I hate when she said, oh, he's chasing after me. I tried to let him go. You're lying. Because if I said I'm not interested, there's no man on this planet Earth is going to tell me that I have to date him. No man. Because when you change your number and you said, if you come to my house one more time, you're going to see what's going to happen. I'm going to take it further to the popo or something. Don't come back at my door. You have your wife. When you sign those divorce papers, then you can come back to my door. And I even say that too, because that's wrong. Not even wrong to even say that. Just tell him, man, look here. You have a wife, go home to your wife. If women stick up for another woman all these time, there wouldn't be all these broken home for kids. You knew he was married. You knew he had children. But you were happy to break up their home. And then you sit there and talk about, oh, hey, hell. You see, the little one, she's always like, when are you going to come over so you can go? Like, you think these kids love you? They tolerate you because their dad told them to. Their dad told them to tolerate you, girl. They don't like you. They want their mom and dad to be together. And because of you, their mom and dad is no longer together. You think they love you? No, they don't. They don't care one bit about you, girl. Even your own child. And for that reason, you now put a curse on your own children. And that's what you don't realize. You curse your own children. Because if this don't happen to your daughter or your son, it's going to happen to their kids. What you did to other people's kid is going to happen back to your kids or their kids. But it's going to be a curse that's going to go on you forever. I tell you that, girl. Any woman that go and break up a marriage, they're cursed. Because God is not happy about that. That's one thing he ain't happy about. Let me finish play what she's saying, because this girl is so stupid. I don't know how people, she listens to herself and thinks she's smart.
And that's just life, though. That's just life. But once you realize who for you, who against you, and when God is for you, all the naysayers don't matter. And I done got a stronger faith, and I'm just like, I apologize. I repented. I gotta move on.
If you move on and you ask God to forgive you, you would have never ever come on that man's phone and bash the lady. You would have never dared to do that. You would have never done that, knowing that you're the one did wrong. You come in their relationship. A man can do whatever, or a woman can do whatever when they're married. That's them doing it. But once you know that man is married, you should take yourself out of it. Because you put yourself in their home. You're trespassing. You trespass in that woman's home. And then when you break into her home and steal everything from her kids and herself, then you laugh in her face. This woman she made me goggle with disgust.
So, let me say this. Do you actually think that Melody was kind of right for leaving just because you know the mindset of Martell?
Hear what she gonna say.
Like, since you're seeing things in the direction that you're seeing things in, do you kind of agree that she was kind of right for leaving?
Of course. I would have left the day the man told me I'm not picking you or her, both of y'all. I would have left that day. I would have filed for divorce that day. I wouldn't.
Is this girl dumb? You're saying, when her husband said he ain't gonna pick you or me, she should have filed for divorce because you would have. You're the same girl with him right now. He said he's not gonna pick. That means he didn't pick you, dummy. And you're still there right this day. Just the other day, she and him went to Atlanta with their son. You're still there. So why you wanted her to leave him? So that you can have him? Is that why? Because you're still there. Because you're saying you would have left him that same day when he said that. But how come you're still there? You heard him say that and he tell you that. And you're still there right now. You lied. This girl is so lying. And she speak things and she don't know what she's talking about because she sounds so stupid. It's like she don't hear herself speaking. And not only that, Martell never said that to Melody. Because if he did, Melody would have divorced him that day. He never said that. He said that to you. He said that to. He never said that to her. You never heard him say that to her. He only tell you that.
Waited till Martell told me to file for divorce until I realized that he really did not want me. That day when he told me I'm not choosing, I would have filed and taught that bitch a lesson. like that day, I would have.
And you're still with him, so you didn't taught him no lesson, you dumb girl. What lesson did you taught him? You're trying to act like you're the wife, but you're not. And he said he wouldn't chose you or her. That's what you said he said. But you're still there. She's gone. She's not there anywhere. She's not there anymore. She left him. And you're the one still there. So what does that say about you?
Like his ass. Yep. I'm not mad at her for moving on. Hopefully she blossoms into a butterfly and
She
moves
did.
on and do her thing and find somebody who loves or respects her and treats her good. But I would have left that day. Martell told her a long time ago, I'm not choosing.
You know, he told you that. He didn't tell her that.
If I could go, if I was her and I can go back and do it all over again, I'm pretty sure she would have left then. But, you know, people hold on for certain things. I mean, I know it was a conversation that me and Martell said, and they both said to each other, we're not leaving each other until we get our money, right? So people do things for fame. When they find them, they were getting divorced. They said, take it. I remember that as well. So I look at all of this TV shit as some bullshit. Because don't nobody know what's been on behind the scenes. That's why Arionne Curry can't film, because I'm going to spill it all and tell y'all it all. But moving forward, you know, I'm kind of past this shit because it's been 5 years now and it has gotten me nowhere.
Shit, God really is out of nowhere, to be honest.
I mean, if Melody done blossomed, she the only one who done made it. I tell on the show, so I guess he can say he's still doing something. But honestly, what does it do? What does it do for us? Nothing. You in a court custody battle with your ex-wife and you still... What?
Does he even have an attorney?
He got an attorney. Martell got a good attorney. That's why when she was saying that Tank was getting abused by Martell, like all that shit got shut down because she was lying. Like she was just making that shit up. So Martell has a good attorney. That's why y'all people be up here making up stuff. On the blogs, they was like, they just went to court on Thursday. They didn't go to court on Thursday. Who told you that, girl? No, they did not.
They're saying the case is pushed back to June now. I did see that.
This girl wants to be part of their circle so badly. She stuck herself there and don't want to remove herself. And do not want to remove herself. She's lying because it didn't show up out in the court paper. Yeah, of course she's lying, Ebony. How are you? Of course she's lying. Look here, I didn't, you know what, I stopped listening from Mad 2. I stopped listening. I didn't listen to it anymore. But then it kept coming, it kept coming up in my video, like not him, other people keep coming up with it over and over again. So I said, then I heard her said like the woman is the one who obsessed with her, and without her. I'm like, what? Hey, good morning too. How are you? I'm like, what? Did this girl just said that the wife is the one who was obsessed with her? The one who have her own show is obsessed with her? And I said, no, I'm gonna say something this morning because I am tired of this girl. If she ever watch, because I know she watch everybody who speak about her. And I said, I just need to say something because this girl is too delusional. She's too stupid. Like she have this dry, dusty head that she have that don't even wash her comb with those goofy teeth that she have in her head that need to brush, really, really need to brush. Feel like she's someone to this day. I'm not even with that show anymore. I'm not even talking about it much. It's just because this came up and I said, let me just address certain thing because it's like common sense. And you just wonder, like, does these people use common sense or not? It's like, make common sense regular again. We need people to have shame again. Because people don't use shame anymore. It's like people don't have no shame. And the one who don't have no shame, they're the loudest person out there. And the thing is, they're making young kids think all these things is cool, because at one point, all the mistress was just popping out. They were just popping out, popping out, popping out, breaking up marriage, popping out, popping out, and they feel like they was gaining something because the man buy them couple good meal and or maybe buy them couple clothes, so they feel like they're important. I'm just letting them know you're not. You're never important. Never. And for the fact that many women do not stand with another woman, because 1 minute she says, "Oh, I hope she's getting this person, live her good life," and then she quick to bash her. Oh, she lied in court. Lied in court for what? Lied in court about what? She sounds stupid and she looked dumb. This show need to cancel very soon, and it will. I tell you, they're only probably gonna go if the show even come back. It's only gonna be 9 season. I mean, not season. I mean 9 episode or 10 episode. It ain't gonna last long because it gonna go down into the zeros. Because people may watch 1 or 2, but then after that, nope. People is gonna turn off. The show is done and over. And I don't know why CK don't just cancel the show and done. And he might end up doing that very soon. Because once he see like the stuff that they are producing make no sense, look stupid, it's not entertaining, he might as well just said, "Oh, you know what, I'm gonna cancel this show." And what I picked up is that it might just get canceled very soon. I don't think the people at the top is gonna want to continue watch that show or even spend time with that show on the network because it doesn't make no sense. I'm just hoping that Melody can have her own show because like watching her life is so fun. Like I enjoy it. And she have like great family as well. They're entertaining as well. They're fun. And Melody, she's very funny. So I believe she can come up with another show, you know. I know that she wants to have her kids them on the show whenever show she's doing. Of course, why not? So if she could get that sorted out in the court, that would be great. So I'm hoping that Melody get her own show. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for her to do, to get another show. And these people won't be part of it. Just do it with her close family members, and you know, we want to see that. See when she's traveling and certain things that she's doing in her business. That's what we want to see. So if she could get that picked up, that would be good. That would be good if she could get that picked up. That's what we want. And why I even this keep coming up, because many people that I've watched, they are talking about this thing, and I try to avoid watching most of it. But there's so much of them coming up, and I'm just like, you guys was the same one was saying, yeah, Melody, go, go. You are so right, go. But yet you're the same one coming back and talking about this show every single time. And I'm not saying they shouldn't. If that's their business, they can do whatever they want. So I'm not bashing them to do it. That's their business. That's what they do. But if you are someone who like keep your word and saying that you're not a person that like two-faced, because I'm not two-faced. I'm not giving that show any like or anything like that. No, I ain't gonna support it. And I try to avoid it. I talk about different topic because I can talk about different stuff. I don't need to rely on this show. But when they keep talking about them, like, and I'm not gonna mention the name, and it's more than 1 or 2 or 3. It's like a lot of them, and they talk about it like so regular. I'm like, Now you was like encouraging this lady to go. Go. You can do better. Go. And we're done with this show. But yet you are still watching it. I can't even tell you how many parts of the match, because as I said, I watched the first 1 and 2, different from the one that he had out. And we all was watching it because the show was still going on. Melody was still on the show. She didn't left yet. But when she said she left, I said, okay, that's it for me. I stopped watching everything. I didn't even watch the last bit of the show as well. The last episode. I didn't even watch that one either. Because I said, no, I'm out of it. Yeah. So people should like not be two-faced. Let me just play the last part of this.
I don't even think it's June. I think it's May, Anthony. And Martell ain't about to just lose the case because his evidence is good against her. She be on bullshit, and that's not me taking sides because you seen what I done said about her. That's so kindly. But the fact of the matter when it comes down to the kids, Martell is an absolute stand-up father. Nobody can take that away from him. And that's period, point blank. But I also feel like that's a part of the control that he wants to have as well. Yep, I do think that. Yep, I do think that. But I don't want our conversation to stir you away from helping him rebrand because everybody needs help, Anthony. Everybody is wrong in a situation. He was dealing with us at the same time. You see how I liberated? I think you even see and hear my growth from our last conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like everybody needs a chance to blossom. I just hope that he gets it right.
You're right.
I really just hope that he gets it right because I don't got time to be playing with Martell. Anthony, I'm really that bitch in real life. And I can give me another nigga and move the fuck on.
Oh, Martell got to say
kids.
Well,
Okay. She said she can get a guy and move on. But she have not. She's still stuck on Martell. She's still right there. Up till last week, she was with Martell. The problem is, it's not she's stuck on Martell. It's because nobody else wants her. No other man want Arionne Curry. When they sleep with her, they left. No one don't stick with her. And that's why she keep latching onto Martell. Because when they cuss and argue and she go her way and he go his way, no one don't really want her. So, and nobody don't really want him either. These women, they use him because they want the fame, not because they want him directly. They want the fame. They want to come on the show, and that's why most of them was running after him and pretend like they wanted Martell. No, they wanted to come on the show. That's what they wanted to be seen. But no woman don't really want him. He's the one who want Melody back. He don't want Arionne Curry. He only with her because he think whenever he want to piss Melody off, he feel like, oh, if I show up with Arionne Curry, then Melody gonna feel some type of way. And nobody don't want Arionne Curry. No one don't want her. Nobody. If she could have found a guy to move on with her 2 kids, she would have done that already. Nobody don't want her. And that's what many people don't seem to understand. Arionne Curry can't find a man to keep her. She's not a kept woman. She's an unkept woman. That's why she's still out there. She's not a married material. She's not a wife material. She's only there to suck up what the wife do not want. And she said, he's eating her, whatever. I'm like, girl, but when he's same like how he do to you, imagine what he done to her. And she's the wife, so imagine what he have done to her. And you just suck up everything that he did to her last night. That's what you're getting in your mouth now. Now you're telling her, oh, look, yeah. But as I said, I think it's time to separate Melody name from Martell and Miss Arionne Curry. I think it's time for, even for, I can't tell people what to do, but I think if we move on and talk about Melody only and herself, that's good. And I think that's what she wants as well. And if you talk about Martell and Arionne Curry, you can do that if you want as well. But I don't think anyone should mix the both of them together, because it's unfair for Melody. She move on with her life. She's living her best life with her kids and her family. And people are still joining them together. And I think it's unfair for her. Because I let it go. I did the video about it. And it's time. I picked up in the energy that it's time for her. She want to move on and only have her family and her kids them. She don't want her name to be mentioned or tied to Arionne Curry and Martell anymore. But many people don't seem to realize that, and they feel like as long as they can serve them together, then it better for rating and for views. Yes, it is, because there's people still out there that want to hear stuff like that. But I think it's definitely time to move on. The show need to go on to sleep. Like, you can't keep beating it. You can't beat it. You can't beat it anymore. Like, you need to go on to rest, because there's nothing popping on the show. When the guy said the three of them, come out, I'm like, don't tell me they still have destiny on the show. I said, no. Who's gonna sit down and watch boring Letitia draining Kimmy and liar and liar Destiny, and you have the hook and liar Martell. You have, even though I like what do you mean Marcel, I like him a bit. Maurice, that dumb lawyer. That's how I see him. This dumb lawyer that like to use big words to pretend like, oh yeah, I'm so intelligent. Yeah, you're intelligent maybe in books, but when you speak, your intelligence just gone down. Zero. Yeah. That's it for me. I don't know how much video that guy have to play, but as I said, I stopped listening to many of them, so that's why I don't even speak about it. People said, "Are you gonna speak about that?" I didn't even answer. I just laughed. So I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna. I don't really want to go over there and listen to any more of that. I don't have a problem with the content creator, because that's his job. You have second job, whatever job. That's nothing. That's nothing to do with me. But I'm not interested in this girl anymore. But today, I said, when I heard somebody else spoke, had the Ande one, and they was talking about this girl saying this thing about this woman, I'm like, no, I'm gonna say something, because most of these people are not saying, it's not putting this stuff properly. Like, you're saying how you, but they're not saying it properly. They're not saying it in the right way. Like, this girl is not important. This girl has never been important. This girl was a crook in someone else's home, burglarizing and smashing and destroying someone's home. That's what she did. She kept blaming the man. He was never your man. He's probably your man now. If that, well, you have not claimed you still, but in your head. But he was never your man in the first place. When she's saying, oh, they were not together and they just come together for the show, I'm like, excuse me? Weren't they still married? As long as they were still married, they could say whatever they want. They could have said, we're gonna KO ourselves to be apart. And then tomorrow they wake up and say, oh, you know what? Let's be back together. They couldn't do that because they're husband and wife. They can do that and they can say that. And I heard another channel was like, oh, she was going to leave. She was leaving him. But because of the show, that's why she came back. But whether she came back because of the show, she can because that's her husband. And it's her show with her husband. So she could have and she can do that. She don't need Arionne or that Curry girl to tell her that she should or couldn't. And as I said in patois, a be an idiot thing I go up on YouTube right now with these people that talk about all of this. A be an idiot stuff. Be an idiot stuff I go up on YouTube since them I talk about all of this rubbish. Like, come on, guys. There's so much juicy stuff going on. So many juicy topics going on right now. Like, we can talk about so many different things. And then we have Housewife that is back. And I'm so excited because I like Portia. She's my girl. But I already told you guys, the main star for that show is Shamia. She's the standout one. She's the one they promoted. She's the one they put in front. So I will be doing a review on that. And that's it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Therese, for stopping by. I always love you. I always love when you stop by and shout me out. Love it. Ebony as well. Thank you so much. That's my Jamaican sister. Obviously, Two is Jamaican. I should Two is Jamaican as well. And Two, I'm sure you're Jamaican as well. You're Yardi as well. If you're not Yardi, I'm gonna put you as my Yardi sister same way. Yeah. All right, then let me go. Thank you guys so much, and I am gonna come off. Oh, you're not. Where you from? I thought you were Jamaican, but I'm still gonna put you as my Jamaican sister anyway. Okay. You're still my yard sister, yeah. All right then. You guys take care. Thank you so much as well. Thank you. Let me play my music out.